Hello, Jennifer. Here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. That's me in the basement, kind of jammed in that small utility room area. There's the access point, easy access. It's nice clean out, no issues getting the camera going, moving forward. This is cast iron, so metal pipe to start with. Typical for our area. What's not as typical is that there's not a quick changeover. I mean, typically what we see is that when you get just to the other side of the foundation wall, we turn over to a different material, indicative of when this house was built. That's normal. There is a change, but it's further on down the road here, which in my mind is a good thing. Cast iron's solid. It could last up to 150 years. You've got a little bit of scaling on the pipe. I'm going to recommend, there'll be a recommendation to have the pipe cleaned, but descaling the pipe once every couple of decades is probably a good idea. Or it is a good idea. It'll keep it from catching stuff. So we'll roll along. I believe it's till about 83 or 84 feet before we change over. All of the connections that I'm seeing in the cast iron look good. There's one or two inlets where other pipes connect into it. Those looked good as well. You see a little bit of water at the top right side of your screen. That's the bottom of the pipe, obviously. So drainage is good, at least in this section. I had run a fair amount of water up until this point. So we're not holding water in any of these sections, and functional drainage looks to be pretty good. As we make this transition right here to clay, this is what we run into. So those are roots. We are clogged up at this point. I can pass through this initial stage, but then I get a little further and things are blocked up. What it looked like initially before I stirred everything up is it looked like there was a big wedge of paper products in there. So if there's enough roots, it's going to start catching paper and continue to catch paper and more and more and more. And then you have this big glob of like paper mache wedged in the pipe. I'm hoping that that's what it is. I wasn't able to get anywhere near past that point. So yeah, not probably. The next thing to do would be to have the pipe cleaned. Hopefully it's just an easy deal where you come in, cable out, and cutter heads out the mass here, and the goal is for them to reevaluate the pipe. Once this is clear, have them run a camera through there again, and then hopefully get all the way out to the city connection. I'm not going to get any further than this, whatever, 86 feet or 87 feet. I'm going to keep the camera rolling as I pull back. You're more than welcome to watch the return journey. Read through the written report for my recommendations, and then reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm always happy to be a resource if I can be helpful.